been a while. I know. I'm sorry, everyone. God, my hair's a mess. Sorry. And hang on. Sip of coffee before I go on my rant. Well, not rant. Discussion. So, hang on. Go ahead. Okay. I've got nowhere to put it. Okay, I'll just have to hold my mug. Hello, Bookish Brits. It's been a while. And I know. And I've kind of fallen by the wayside of my own video. So, we all have. So, sorry, everyone in advance. For that. We've just got very busy with our lives. And it's my mic. Hang on. This is my mic, my headphones. So if I sound more loud now, sorry. But life has got very busy for all of us, so we're trying to find time to do it. And also, every time I have a discussion idea I want to talk to you guys about, I never find the time to video it. So I'm like, I have the ideas, but I don't have the time, or I have the time and I have no idea what to talk to you guys about. So for the first time in a very long time, I've actually got something to talk to you guys about and a discussion. And I did have ideas for videos, things such as what I've read the past 2 months, which took too long, so I couldn't do that. And I've seen Beauty and the Beast. I've seen the it's so pretty. I've already got it on pre-order for DVD. I don't care if that makes me sad or a nerd. I don't care. And and also I'm changing how I'm going to video these. The plan was with me in the past was with discussions is once every fortnight. That was always the plan. But because we've gone on a weird hiatus, I'm just going to record them as and when I can. So you might get 2 or 3 videos in a very short space of time with me, and then you might get several weeks where you don't see me at all. So some of you guys will be relieved about that. Anyway, how are you? What are you reading? Anything fun? I'm doing the polls on Twitter now, and I'm currently reading The Witch's Kiss, and I did read Felix the Railway Cat. But that's not what the point of this video is, so keep an eye on my Twitter and keep an eye on here, because I will do a video on here where you pick my reads. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be very, very manic. The video today is the news that broke out about Fantastic Beasts 2. They released who is going to play Albus Dumbledore in the next movie, and it's Jude Law. Jude Law. Jude Law. I love saying his name. It's because my other half and I have, like, whenever we can't find a word that we want to say, or we're having a little bit of a bicker, we throw the word Jude out. So Jude. So it just every time I hear that, it makes me very happy. And the fandom, of course, is very, very split on how this. They either really, really like Jude Law. I saw one tweet which was like, Jude Law is playing Dumbledore. More like, what was the quote? More like Dumble. Wow, what was it? I know. Was it Dumble? No. More like Dumbledore. Damn. And I'll be your Dumble whore. That was in one tweet. It took me a while to figure that out, but I remembered it in the end. And I was just like, and there were other people like myself and a few people who were like, really? Jude Law is playing Dumbledore? Really? And we were trying to figure out what films he's been in. I can only think of one, which is The Holiday. That's it. I know he's been in others. He is an actor. He is a good actor. But I can't think of anything he's been in. I don't read... Here's my personal opinion, and I'm going to be very honest. I don't particularly like Jude Law as an actor. But then again, I don't like many actors who are in the Fantastic Beasts movie. I'm not a great fan of Colin Farrell, but I didn't mind him in Fantastic Beasts. I didn't like the actor. I don't like the actor who played Credence. In the movie, he was okay, but it was actually one of the better films I've ever seen that actor in. I just don't like him. And I think most of the fandom has a very strong opinion about Johnny Depp playing Grindelwald. And now we have Jude Law playing Dumbledore. I think most all of us, our reactions is we're kind of a bit apprehensive of where this is going to go now, because we have all these really big actors now involved in this. We had a lot of big actors in Harry Potter. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be naive and say that. But it feels like a lot of big actors are going towards this franchise because they know it's going to be successful, and we're a bit apprehensive of where this is going to go, because it just feels like they're putting big name on top of big name on big name. And I think what most of the fandom that I spoke to, who I've been speaking to about with this fandom, with this franchise, we kind of wanted not very well known actors. We wanted actors who we knew but we didn't know at the same time, and who could do it really well. Sort of like Doctor Who in a weird way, where whenever they regenerate, they always picked an actor who was up and coming, who there's a certain quality to them. That's what happened with David Tennant. He was picked, and then Matt Smith was picked that way. And I feel like that was what we wanted as the fandom, and now we're sort of getting these very, very big names, very, not suspect, but very big names, and we're a bit apprehensive of how it's going to go. I personally think, while I'm not the biggest fan of Jude Law, I'm going to try and be very open-minded, and when the film comes out in 2018, I will try and go into it with a very open mind. I still am very apprehensive over how the fandom is going to react to this, because it's going to be Dumbledore, and you've got Johnny Depp still in it, and there's still a bit of a very big black cloud over him with the fandom. And I really don't know what to say, because I kind of see both sides of the argument. I see why they've gone for Jude Law. At the same time, I understand why most of us are going, huh? So, what about you guys? My lovely Harry Potter friends? How do you think of Jude Law? Do you think this is a very smart casting choice? Do you think it's a very good thing? Educational. How is casting Jude Law to play Dumbledore and educational? You can tell I've not done this for a while. Is it a smart move? Director-wise, do you think it's a misstep? Do you think it's a very bad idea? Because I really want to know. Because as a Harry Potter fan and someone still in love with this world, I still love this world, although I still feel very icky about this world now. I feel like the cash cow is beginning to get seriously milked, and I'm not entirely certain I want my money to go into this franchise if it is doing things and it's profiting things that I'm not 100% comfortable with. I think that's the problem here. I think this is the biggest problem I have with the franchise at the minute. This whole Harry Potter, the J.K. Rowling wizarding world. It feels like there is this big gulf. Like when I was starting out in the fandom, and I think like most of us are, it felt very, very much there is a very small gap between J.K. the creator and the film, and then with the fandom. And I think since let's say Pottermore, let's say we're in Pottermore time, that gap is slowly getting bigger and bigger and bigger and wider and wider and wider. I don't think it's J.K. Rowling's fault. I think it is probably Warner Brothers. I feel like somewhere along the way, it's kind of split. Maybe as fans we're becoming more entitled to our own opinions and want to speak out more. This is not the direction I wanted this video to go into. Let's talk about Jude Law. So, do you think this is a good choice? He is a good choice as Dumbledore. Yes, no, maybe. Are you waiting for judgment? That's what I want to know, and why. Leave your comments all down below. I don't know what I'm going to do in the next video. I'm hoping we'll do something fun, such as a book review, or maybe a video where you go, pick my next read, because as you can see, I've got a lot. Still got loads. I know I've got to do another book. I've got to do a book haul, so. Anyway, chat to you guys later. I hope you have a lovely day, so keep reading, and bye guys.